I was thinking, you know, what could we do that would be special? And then the event of the Titanic 100th anniversary came to mind.
I'm very excited that our auction is having a Titanic auction in coordination with the 100th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic. We scoured the world for the best Titanic items that we could find, and we got some.
I think what's so special about what our auction does with this specific collection is that they've really gathered some of the most amazing pieces of this story. And I think the artifacts and those collections that people have are kind of just a small way of attaching themselves to that one moment in time, that piece of history.
With all of our special themed auctions, and the Titanic included, we're able to tell the story of the Titanic through our auction catalog and through these items. We can tell you about before it sailed, how it was built, what it was like on that journey, what the sinking was like, and what the survivors' stories are.
It is still so memorable to people 100 years later, and to hold in your hand, for example, the dollar bill that the barber of the Titanic had in his pocket when he was rescued and went on the Carpathia. And then he signed the back of it and wrote Titanic on the back of the dollar bill. It's just incredible. Right in this letter he's talking about.
Right there.
Yep.
That's amazing.
And the rarity of this is that he's mentioning Titanic, and it's on the White Star Line.
Correct.
Letterhead. 2
years prior to her sailing.
Exactly, exactly. And so that's
a wonderful piece.
Whenever you're doing an auction like this, especially Titanic, the authenticity is very important, and the artifacts have to be documented.
It's imperative that you understand the lineage and where this item was gathered and how it got back to the family and how it's now made its way to our auction. And from what I've seen, they've done a beautiful job of showing that.
We consulted with the leading historians in Titanic collector circles to make sure that everything we offer is authentic, and it all comes with great paperwork and provenance.
And I think a lot of these items have come specifically from family members that have held it in their family or have held it within their tight group of people that are now, you know, making a decision to let the world have an opportunity to see it. And I think that's pretty special.
That's amazing to see April 15th there, the day the ship sunk.
That was his date of discharge.
You know, this is really a world-class Titanic offering. There's other auctions going on at the same time, but this one is affordable, and anybody can register and anybody can buy Titanic-related items ranging from $100 up.
It's a very broad selection that any collector that wants a piece of Titanic history will be happy with.
Our auction really, I think, takes the time to collect those right types of pieces, handle them with the care that's deserved, and really give the world an opportunity to see and experience and own these pieces of history. And I don't think there's a place quite like it anywhere in the world that does what they do.